Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the last episode of the LSDJAM 2020-2021 videos that I'm doing. This is the last bonus episode we're doing that is apart from the normal Jam games. This is LSD Revamped by Figglewatts, who incidentally is also the person that did LSDJAM 2020 and 2021. He's the hoster of it, and also has, of course, had a vested interest himself in LSD Dream Emulator as well. The description of this reads, LSD Revamped is a fan-made remake of the cult classic PS1 game LSD Dream Emulator. LSD is an exploration game where the player explores surreal dreamscapes without any objectives. The dreams in this game are based on a dream diary that was kept for 10 years, originally created by the Japanese artist Osamu Sato. The game was intended to be unlike any other game available at the time. LSD Revamped aims to make LSD playable on modern hardware whilst retaining the look and feel of the original game. It has a number of optional quality of life enhancements such as customizable control schemes, increased resolutions, and a better frame rate. The game is still in development and is lacking a large portion of content. This release is an early access release, and there are 4 more updates planned. So, yes, it was suggested by a friend that the way we should finish off the LSDJAM showcase is by checking out what inspired all these games. And that is a fair idea, except for I didn't feel like going back to the original PS1 game. It is quite clunky to play, and I've already seen a lot of other people play it. So, when I found out that there is indeed this rather interesting remake in development, I figured this would be a good way to showcase what everyone got inspired off of, while also having, as the description stated, a lot more quality of life features. So this seems like a really cool way of playing the game. I don't know exactly how much content is here, but I think there is still a fair amount. Let's see here. Hi, I'm Figglewatts, made LSD Revamped. The project started in October 2011 when I found about LSD Dream Emulator from watching videos by Azurite Reaction on YouTube. I think I know that guy, yeah. I needed a project at the time, so I decided to start making a modern remake of the game. It was originally entitled LSD the Remake, but as time went on, I liked the name less and less, and so LSD Revamped was born. It's taken me ages to get this far of the game, and I couldn't have done it without my very supportive community. I'm incredibly thankful for them, and I'd appreciate it if you took a moment to see everyone who contributed to the game's development in some way in the credits. Thanks, and see you around. Let's look at that. So he's been working on this for quite a while then. It may still be in an alpha build, but I assume there's a fair amount of content here, given just how long he's been working on it. And again, it's very clear how much Figglewatts cares and is passionate about the LSD, mythos, I suppose, considering he has hosted 2 LSD jams. Yeah, it just seems really cool. I had a brief conversation with him as well during the LSD Jam 2021 while I was running. I had a brief conversation with him. He seemed pretty nice there too. So yeah, I look at all the people that worked on this. Quite a few people, including a lot of donations to keep them. I assume this is backed on Patreon, maybe, as well as bug reports. Yeah, he took this. It's very clear he's taken this one seriously. He seems pretty competent as a game developer. He's made more than just this as well. In fact, he made 2 of the games for the LSD jams we've checked out. I can't remember off the top of my head. One of them was vignettes. I don't remember what the other one was. But yeah, he's clearly a competent game designer, so let's see what he's done with this. Of course, before we begin, if you like the video, do think about giving it a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, think about doing that as well. But if you really want to help out, think about coming by Twitch. I'm trying to reach partner, and I'd love to make this year the year we do it. But for that, I need more viewers, so if you want to come by, whether it's to lurk or to talk, think about doing so. Every new viewer is really exciting to see, and it's great to talk to new people, so think about coming by. Also, we have a pretty cool Discord community if you want to check that out, and I have a Ko-fi link if you want to help directly monetize my content. All links are in the description, so please check them out at your leisure. With that being said, let us play the original LSD Dream Emulator's remake. But before that, actually, the graph. Yes. Here's the graph. LSD Dream Emulator doesn't really have a clear-cut objective or goal. It's mostly just to explore and experience. But depending on how your dream goes, you will get a dot on this graph. You'll get a square filled on this graph. Or even outside of the graph sometimes. The more... There's 4 categories here. Upper and downer basically qualify as how nice is the dream. An upper dream is a nice happy dream. A downer dream is a nice depressing / scary dream. How static a dream is basically how normal it is. Basically, if it's kind of, makes sense in the grand scheme of like real world sort of situations. But if the dream's more dynamic, that means it's probably going to be more surreal. So basically every dream will fall somewhere in this graph based on how up or down it is and how static or dynamic it is. you can kind of get the idea. So let's see what kind of dreams we get. Also, I do think there's actually an end to LSD Dream Emulator. If I recall correctly, when you hit 365 days or 1 year, I believe the game resets with a special ending cinematic of sorts. But I can't recall, because I've never seen the end. That's just what I heard. So let's see. So, movement is still... Okay, so there's no mouse movement, so it's still kind of similar to the original game, where you just rotate around. And can I run? Can I sprint? Oh, I can sprint, okay. So in LSD Dream Emulator, if you touch any wall, you teleport. You will also sometimes teleport if you're just doing nothing, or say interacts with you, or sometimes the dream will just end. So our objective is just to wander and look and see what happens. And oftentimes we will go to the same environment more than once, and it'll be different in some way. Now let me ask you guys immediately, is the volume too loud right now? Seems like it might be, but I'm not sure. No gargoyle, okay. I do know a lot of events. Let's go outside. Just a tad loud? Let me fix that then. It did look a smidge loud, so let me lower it down by 10%. No, you guys let me know, I guess. I think I can leave this place if I go over here. Yeah, down here. That is how the steps sounded in the original game. I wonder if, can I? You can look up and down with that, okay. Oh, there's a book here. Cages. Yep, this is the classic step from the original PS1 game. And I'm hoping it's not overpowering my voice. That's really the question. If it is, I can adjust it. There can be weird things in these little apartment rooms. It's basically an apartment building, if I recall. Good idea, Beerus. But yeah, what do you guys think? Is the step overpowered my voice, or are we all good? I really can't quite tell. What's actually interesting is this world is actually all interconnected. You can actually fully explore it. So if we leave the apartments going through this tunnel... It is a bit loud? Alright, I'll turn it down further. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, the steppies seem quite powerful. That should be a bit better. I did lower it another 10%. Let me know if that's any better. So now we're in the... I want to call it the savannah, because that's kind of what it feels like. I kind of actually know how everything connects. But kind of, but only vaguely. So is this still loud? Wonder if I can just turn down the footsteps. Oh cool, we get the music names too. Can I just turn down footsteps? I can. Let's try this. That still seems pretty... You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you, sound effects. Bring you down to like half. How's that? Is that any quieter? Hold on a second. 0. Oh, that's quieter. It's hard to tell. Right, let's do 30. God, it's either like super loud or it isn't. 15? Is it literally... Is this even... Hold on. 1%. Wow, it's one of those... It's one of those sliders where you have to get below 10% before you start noticing any difference. Finally, that's more adjusted. That's good, right? Actually, we just prefer to vibe to the music. There we go. So, that sounds good, right? Amazing how low I have to lower it before it gets quiet, though. Look at how the sky is. There is no sun in the sky. Sometimes there is. I feel this is a good volume. I actually did try 1%. That was too quiet. Where's this go? Where did I loop around? I did loop around. I'll just wander out into the world. It's very dark all of a sudden. Alright, question 2, is the music too loud? It's fine? Okay. Then I think I finally got it fairly adjusted. Goodness me. I also like how I can pause and see what the music was. House V2A. Yeah, I think the music is custom. As far as I can tell, the music seems custom. Let's see, can you cross the river? You can cross the streams, yeah. As long as they're not too big. So, what I'm going to be looking for is, if I recall correctly, the valley has a few interesting things. Again, I don't know what exactly is in the revamped version here, or what isn't, but we're in kind of the Chasm Valley section of the Savannah-filled area. And I do recall there's a few things here. I think you can get to the Dark City from here. Like, I'm kind of close to there. But also, if I go over here, what I'm looking for entities. Because there is indeed creatures in this game. Of course, they may or may not decide to show up because the game is very randomized. Suppose I'll go to the Dark City. I think it's over here. I might be wrong, but I feel like it's around here. Tree. Creatures? Me's? Well, you are indeed a creature as well. I don't think there's any red pandas in LSD Dream Emulator, though. Alright, if I recall correctly, if I follow the cliffs for a bit. I don't remember there being a boat here. I don't remember there being a boat here. Okay, hold on. Huh. There might have been a boat there, but I don't remember there being a boat there. I've never really... Okay, I think I briefly played LSD Dream Emulator, the original, like a long time ago. But for most of my knowledge of this game is based around watching other people play it. So I kind of know a lot, but like not from personal experience. Let's keep wandering. Oh, you want to see a bad dream, actually? If nothing interesting happens in the next minute or so, I will show you guys a very easy way to get a bad dream. I've just done a loop. You want to see an easy way to get a bad dream? That. This will give us a downer dream. Only slightly downer, though. Wow, this is a very, very middle-of-the-road dream. Now, another thing about LSD Dream Emulator is the more you go into it, the further in the days you go, the more wild it can get. So you're going to get weirder events and triggers and randomization the further you get into the game, the more longer you play it. So the first few dreams are going to be more normal. I'm surprised falling off a fucking cliff is only slightly downer. Only slightly depressing. Only slightly, like, bad. The dot here, this in the middle, this is like a perfectly centered dream. You can also, you can fill this whole grid, but you can also fill outside the grid. It kind of gets weird. I don't think anybody's actually filled the grid, though, because it's so randomized that there's no way to really do it. I don't think anybody's ever filled the grid. I'd love to see a filled grid, though. That'd be kind of cool. Chaos. Okay. I'm gonna pause every now and then just to know learn what the music's called. Also, this is a really weird spawn point. I know where this is. This is a really weird spawn point, though, like for starting a dream. I don't think I remember this being a start of dream location. Let's just touch the moon. Oh. Yeah, I think this is another weird place to be, actually. Let's touch this. It sounds like a boss fight theme from Bomberman Hero. A reference that nobody's going to get, but you know. It's interesting we haven't seen any entities yet. This is a palace. It generally does have entities. Oh. The landmark field. We got a bunch of landmarks in this place. We got the Moe heads over here. Good times. We have the Empire State Building, I think. We have Big Ben. We have, I don't know, some windmill, I guess. We have the Golden Gate Bridge. I can't say words. We have the Eiffel Tower. The Great Pyramids. The Sphinx. And of course, the greatest attraction, some random bitches. Let's touch the Sphinx. Ah, we've entered Fun World, or whatever it's called. The song is called One. Good. Hey, the Sphinx is the thing that appears in the LSD HUD when there's no game. Oh, did I put it there? Actually, kind of forgot. So there's a train that's supposed to run around this area, but... I wonder if this is an early version because it doesn't have entities yet. I'm starting to get the impression it may not have entities. It does look very faithful, though. But you really can't have the full LSD experience without some entities. Oh God. Reconstructed hallways. They don't sound like they were constructed properly. Wow. There are several interesting things that appear in the apartment, so I'm checking them. Says it makes you dance? You might be a cursed being if this makes you dance. Oh, we woke up. That was an upward dream. Yeah, yeah. If my dream ended that way, I would definitely agree it's a happy dream. Holy fuck. We're a very weird person. Still, neither static nor dynamic. It's very just standard. Again here, huh? All right. Fuff. I like it. That's the weirdest spot here again. Oh. The washroom hallway. Let's see what happens when I run to the end of it. Oh, that's disappointing. There's only an event here in the actual game where the whole hallway opens up into sky. It's kind of neat. Again, I can tell this is an early version. It does seem rather complete in the sense of the maps, but it's missing all the dynamicism that the maps come with usually. That's okay though. This is still a pretty powerful framework and basis, you know, to work off. I'm gonna go to the Love House now, don't mind me. Honestly, I do wonder if we'll maybe run into some entities if I keep looking, though. Zane Orion 3. I honestly do wonder, is this game completely without entities, or are there maybe a few here and there if I look? The original LSD Dream Emulator actually has quite a few entities. Quite a lot, actually. That's one thing that was actually kind of missing from a lot of LSDJAM games, thinking about it. A lot of LSDJAM games didn't really have that many entities, but the original LSD Dream Emulator had, like, just all sorts. They would just randomly show up. Most of them didn't do anything. Most of them just existed, but still. song. Oh, we've made it to the town, then. Makes sense. Normally there's entities milling about this place. Quite a few interesting ones, actually. The Lighthouse. I wonder if this will... put me right back in here? No, that's not really what I meant. Ah, we've entered this place, like I said, from the Sonic Robo Blast stream emulator. But that tunnel was from this. Was from the original LSD, that is. I'm back here. Interesting. It occurs to me I can't teleport walking backwards. I think in the original you could. Again? No. Excuse me. This fucking music. Oh, we're waking up. That was an exceptionally dynamic dream for some reason. Huh. You can see how the graph is actually filling as we go. It would be cool if somebody actually managed to fill every viable square. I wonder if that's at all possible. Maybe with hacking. Splashdown. There's 13. 13 what? Actually, you know what? This is not the song I expected for Dark City, but we're in Dark City now. Some of the creepiest events can happen here. Once again, I don't think there's any entities though, so we're probably not going to see them. Oh. I cannot help you with that mod anymore. I've already struck the nonsensical puzzle solutions from my memory. Dark City is kind of where the creepy stuff generally happens, though. Especially in one of these warehouses. Or you can get fucking shot if you enter one. That's gonna happen here because, again, lack of entities, but... I would be very eager to check out this guy's project once he finishes it. It might be several years, but... When Finkelwatts does finish this, I would like to check it out in full. Yeah, here it is. See this? You come in here, you look at this, and you're like, oh, that's weird. And then you leave. And then on your way out, you get fucking shot. That's what's supposed to happen. I guess because you discovered the murder scene. You no witnesses. I shall now teleport on Bucket. Wait, no, Bucket. Bucket. Or whatever this thing is. I don't know what it is. It's not, I don't think it's actually a bucket. Every time I end up back here, I should go to the top floor and check for one particular entity that may or may never exist. I don't know. If it does, it'll be interesting. Maybe I should use the book, actually. I missed the gargoyle. There's normally a gargoyle that can appear right here. And he flies in your face and attacks you. If he is hanging out there. Again, in the original game, because I don't think there's events here. Man, it really does change the feel of the game when there aren't entities. It's still really cool what he's put together. This is very faithful. Even if it does lack the entities. Oh yeah, I can enter some of these buildings. I forgot about that. Very faithful, just kind of empty. Don't worry though, at least we can still talk to the hand. And we can converse with the foot. Good times. Pit and Tipple A remake. What? I like how this is a MIDI. Works though, actually. Oh, good. You can tell this is an evil city. Look at this car. Somebody got shot. Likes to teleport to be in the exact same places a lot. So did the original game, but usually not to this degree. Can we even... Alright, so this is the pit. I wonder if we can get the, There's really no entities, though. I was really hoping we could get the floating elephant to pop out of the pit and float upwards. Doesn't look like I can, though. I guess I'll sacrifice myself to the pit elephants. Even if they don't exist. That was an exceptionally downer dream, apparently. Huh. Well, I think I'm satisfied. While this is still very interesting, it really loses a lot without having the entities. No shame or no flack being given to Figglewatts. This was clearly a very carefully developed project, and honestly, it looks like he focused on just getting those maps right, and I think that is a obvious starting point. You don't want to add the entities in before you've already solidified your engine and what the general maps. So it looks like he's pretty good with that. So he's probably working on entities next. It's probably his next objective. As well as adding in videos, which we haven't seen videos. I wonder if the videos are added. I don't know. I guess we can go one more day. Let's just see if a video starts. Because the videos are actually pretty interesting as well. The quickest way to get to check if there's videos is to... Fuck. A piece. Let's see. Yeah, I'd like to come back to this later. If indeed he finishes it up in the future. My objective, by the way, the quickest way to end a dream is to fall in a pit. So if you can get yourself to a place where there's a pit, and you fall into it, you can end the dream. One thing that happens sometimes when you start a dream in the original LSD Dream emulator is instead of actually having the dream start and you walking around, instead you'll just get a video to play. And the video doesn't make any sense. And then when the video ends, that was that dream. That was that dream. You get a dream score for it. So basically, sometimes instead of gameplay, you just get a video for a day. Which is very interesting. I like the videos. So let me try to activate a dream. Then it triggers a video. I don't know if those are enabled, but they're pretty easy additions, so I wouldn't be surprised if they are. Also, this seems to be a very easy way just to fill the chart. I'll go to day 10. If we don't get a video by then, I think we probably won't be getting one. Window! Wait a minute, what's this texture? Heavenly... The name of the song is Heavenly Bobby. I guess Hank Hill's son really was quite the angel. I do like the music that people put together for this project. That's really cool. It does fit. Some of it goes a little harder than I think LSD Dream Emulator's music ever did, but still fits. Oh no, Reconstructed Hallways, another version. Get me out of here. The window again. Reconstructed Hallways, oh god, there's a third version! There's a lot of versions of Reconstructed Hallways! That's not great. Yeah, that or no, not surprised about how many times we got that. All right, 2 more tips, or rather 1 more tip, really. I remember one of the videos was just about birds, and I really liked that video. Oh, hello. But I think it's teleport first. Yeah, the foot and the hand were owned by that guy. A lot of downer dreams all of a sudden. I'm sorry, why is this music playing here? That's weird. Alright, last attempt. Nope, no video for us. Wait, this song is called Stuck in Robot Leg. Yeah, I can vibe with that. Sounds like an irritated robot going, "Why are you in my leg? Get out of there." Whoa, this is actually really cool sounding. Kind of feels like what I hear in a PS1 racing game. Alright, I am good. I don't think we're getting any, No, it is day 10. Okay, day 10. Final attempt for video. I doubt they're at it at this point. Well, it was worth a shot. Oh, that counted as a dream too? No, it didn't, apparently. Well, yeah, so this is LSD Dream Revamped. I could tell this has got a really good foundation built for itself. And obviously, it's just more or less the maps right now. And there seem to be the randomized elements of how the maps generate in different textures and how different songs are applied to different areas. So that's all in place. I'm guessing the next update... Actually, he has a roadmap. Let's access that real fast. Hold on. There's a whole website, actually, for this, which I'll link. He also has an HIO page. But LSDRevamped.net is the site where you can look this up. Apparently, we're still in version. We're technically still in version 0.1. 0.2 is supposed to have tweaks the player controller to be more faithful, interactable objects, Lua scripting API in preparation for mod support because he wants to do that later in a developer console. The next update, 0.3, is supposed to have enhanced music, virtual reality support. So he actually wants VR to be a thing of this. That's kind of interesting. Discord rich presence. I don't know what that means. Suns and clouds. Yeah, that would be nice. They always add an ominous touch. Glitch texture set. So that texture set isn't actually existing yet. Modding tools will be an update too. Update 3, 1.0 will have water animations. Small details remain faithful to original. Accurate footstep sounds. Basically, the footstep sounds changing depending on where you're at. Because I noticed that wasn't happening really. Flashbacks, which yeah, okay. Flashbacks are... Oh, flashbacks. Oh, I forgot about those. I think that's when... like you repeat a dream, like sometimes the randomized seed of whatever you're getting day by day. Sometimes that one of the older seeds can repeat on a later day. I think that's what a flashback is. Text dreams and video dreams, which are the things I'm looking for. Completion on day 365. Yes, that is a traditional thing for the LSD Dream Emulator. And then the update 4 is supposed to have dithering shader, color quantizing shader, composite video shader, text dream translations, and procedurally generated dreams mode. So it looks like update 2, 0.3, is the one that would have... Actually, no. Oh, update 1, interactable objects. That must mean the entities. So 0.2 is going to have the entities I'm looking for. 0.3 will have, like, the atmospheric effects like suns and clouds, as well as the last texture set that isn't added, the glitch one. And then update 3, 1.0, would have the text and video dreams and the flashbacks. So those are the main so that's like, so basically the next update would have the entities, which is the most important part, I'd say. And then the updates after that, the 2 updates after that would have the rest of the natural features of the original game. And then update 4 is kind of just like extra stuff, more or less. So, okay, cool. Well, I guess we'll see how long it takes for him to get to those things. It does seem that he has a Discord group associated with this. He does have a Patreon, which... that's pretty cool. It looks like it's gotten... well, it's not getting much support. It's getting 14 CAD a month right now. It's only got 4 patrons. So if you guys want to consider helping him out with progressing this, it's right here. 14 CAD is not much. But yeah, hopefully he can get... I'm guessing that the more funding he gets, the faster he can develop this, probably. But yeah, looks pretty cool. Obviously, yeah, the current state of the game, not terribly captivating for me. It's missing stuff I care about. Yeah, the flashback feature's right there. Actually, right, it was from the menu. You select it from the menu, and you can revisit an old dream and experience whatever seed and generation it had. You can experience it again with the flashback feature. That was the thing in the original game as well, I think. But yeah, pretty cool all the same, even if it's in an early version. I wish Figglewatts well on developing it further, and I guess I'll check this out in a very future time, I suppose, when it's more complete. Because if he does manage to complete it, then this would probably be the definitive way to play LSD Dream Emulator. Probably better than the original. But it's still a long ways off for that, but I think he can get there. But in any case, to end off our LSDJAM showcase, that was LSD Revamped. I hope you enjoyed this, and yes, I will attempt to do LSDJAM 2022. If there is one, I imagine there will be. So you guys can maybe look forward to that next year. But for now, that was LSD Revamped, and that was the LSDJAM.